Now it's Sparage taking the shot, scores!
What a move! What a goal! How about that?
It handles its way to the net, scores! Oh my goodness!
This is NOJHL Game Day. Welcome back into our league studio, everybody. I'm Alex Bastyovanszky. It's great to see you again. I've got a ton to cover, and I've only got a few minutes to do it. Lots to get caught up on, so let's go.
Sick of Legler. James Legler, nice pass to Truchan, hooked his way into the zone. Here's a great pass to the right side, they score! Jacob Smith!
Sorry for the pun, but since joining the Sioux Thunderbirds at the start of last season, Jacob Smith has been flying high. He's a Sioux boy through and through. Growing up in the Sioux minor hockey system, he took a path that led directly to the NOJHL and his hometown team.
And in alone is Smith. Jacob Smith scores! 3-0 Thunderbirds.
Playing my U16 year for the U18 Greyhounds with Jamie Henderson as the coach. So then I went back for second year U18, and then they signed me to the Thunderbirds out of there. I think I adjusted pretty smoothly. I played a couple games as an affiliate player, so I got to know the coaching staff, the team, the room, all that stuff. So it was a nice adjustment.
A nice adjustment is putting it mildly. Smith led the Thunderbirds in scoring as a first-year player, putting up 66 points and being named to the league's first-team rookie all-star squad in the process. He patterns his game after one of the most complete players to play in the NHL.
I think the player, even though I hate the team, probably Patrice Bergeron. He's just so good at everything he does. He's a really good 200-foot player. So team is getting a little bit of everything, I think. I'm not going to go out there, I'm not going to wow you with I'm going to dangle a bunch of guys, but I think I do all the little things right. I block shots, win face-offs, get some skin for my D to give him a little bit more time. But also good offensive abilities.
2 here on the breakaway is Smith. Smith coming in. Smith comes in, scores! Jacob Smith!
And all his hard work has paid off. Before the start of this season, he signed a scholarship to play with the NCAA Division I Lake Superior State Lakers when his junior hockey career ends.
We would talk briefly at games or whatever, and then the talks got more serious over the summer, and then that's when I finally made my decision. Well, I went on a tour with them. Coach Witten and Coach Goldstein, they gave me a tour of the facilities, and it seemed really awesome, and it fit what I was looking for.
Before he heads to university, though, he hopes to play Major Junior. Smith was a first-round pick by the Ottawa 67s in the OHL's under-18 draft.
I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen next year, but yeah, Major Junior would be the goal. I feel like that could really help me out transitioning to college hockey. So
finds Gallivan, backdoor feed to Smith, no problem at all, and a tap in, and it's 4-0. Jacob Smith picks up his second goal of the game.
Okay, are you ready for some craziness? The Beavers visited the Cubs last night, and this might have been the most bizarre game of the season so far. First period, Blind River all over the Cubs like a bad rash. Already leading 2-1, Jonah McKindu made it 3-1. 6 minutes later, Keenan Kahn jumps on a Cubs miscue to make it a 3-goal game. And then late in the period, Wyatt Gibson rips home a power play marker. It was 5-1 Beavers, but you can never count out the powerful Cubs. Cue the madness in the second period.
Nearly going headfirst in the boards. Now there's Shanks on the 2-1 into the zone. Shanks across, they score! Noah Cohen shorthanded on the delayed penalty. Puck's up in the air, and it's picked up now by the Beavers. Not for long though. McCartney walks in, he scores! And don't look now, but the Cubs are back to within 2. Walking around the half boards, Newton across for Horgan, fakes, waits, he scores! Spencer Horgan! Sudbury down by 1! Strips his man of the puck, Cubs are 2-on-1. Lucasen ready into the zone across Newton, he scores! He scores! Nolan Newton! This game is tied at 5! The Cubs have erased a 4-goal deficit! Can you believe it? I will apologize in advance. I might lose my voice, but here's Nolan Newton looking to get the first lead of the night. He's done it again! Nolan Newton gives Sudbury their first lead of the night. Are you not entertained?
Oh, definitely entertained. The Cubs erase a 5-1 deficit. They even add 3 more in the third to make it 9-6. Gets my vote for the craziest game of the year so far. Not nearly as much drama in Timmins as the Rock were hosting the Sioux Eagles last night.
Back to Nyman. Romanek. Backdoor feed looking for it. They score. Thomas Beard chips home the loose puck to give the Rock a 1-0 lead. And now we just got 18 seconds left here. So Delias will be out of the box. Poole throws that towards net. They score. It's deflected in front by Alexi Tremblay. Cohen saucers it ahead for Tremblay. Tremblay moving in. Alexi Tremblay scores. Alexi Tremblay goes back to back.
The Sioux would add 1 goal, but it was all Rock on this night. They have now won 7 straight games. On tap tonight, the Eagles will try to get things going against the Lumberjacks, but Hearst has had their number, winning both games they've played this year. Eagles are 4-6 in their last 10. The Jacks 7-3. Powassan will head to Espanola to tangle with the Paper Kings. Head-to-head this season, the Voodoos have taken both encounters. Powassan 5-4-0-1 over their last 10. The Paper Kings are 6-4. Primetime player from last night, Nolan Newton, was just a force of nature against Blind River. He willed his team back from a 5-1 deficit and potted a hat trick in the process. Newton extending his point streak to 18 games as well. Your play of the day brought to you, of course, by BrokerLink Auto, Home, and Business Insurance. BrokerLink, life is confusing. Your insurance shouldn't be. We're giving it to Lucas Signoretti and Nolan Newton, hooking up on this play to tie the game.
Strips his man of the puck. Cubs are 2-on-1. Lucas Signoretti into the zone across Newton. He scores! He scores! Nolan Newton! This game is tied at 5. The Cubs have erased a 4-goal deficit. Can you believe it?
Yeah, just remember that to stay up to date with everything that's going on in the NOJHL all throughout the season, be sure to check out the league's official social media outlets. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.